number for Nagekina today.
But here is, well, she was the birthday girl just a few days ago, 26 years of age, Kристина Шмигун, a really bright star, already with a gold medal from the pursuit. That's the 5 kilometer classic and freestyle all in one go, which has proved pretty popular with a lot of people, but not everybody, including this young lady who actually said, having collected the gold medal for that, I never want to do this type of race again. But maybe we'll persuade her to change her mind. The double bronze medalist from these championships, Olga Zavьялова, bags of experience, but the first senior medals of her career when she collected the bronze in the 15 kilometer classic behind Bentascori and in the pursuit. Bentascori, who was here until 10 minutes ago but is on her way home. The tummy trouble that beset her. Šmigún coming up here. She's not going to be faster than Parucci, but already indications that the Russian Zavьялова, Olga Zavьялова, has started fast. Now, what about preparation this morning and plan and fluids throughout the race here, Magna? It's going to be important because it's getting hotter.
Yes, right now it's quite cold in the snow, and it's not very fast, and the sun is coming more and more, and that will dry out the athletes, so the drinking fluid around the course at the last 15 will be very important.
And ski preparation for today's race?
I think it's almost the same condition.
Go. 22 seconds now. Burukina. Look at this for pace from Burukina, and we highlighted her. Now, it was only 4 to 5 seconds at the 2.2 kilometer mark, so Gabriella Paruzzi has either made a lot of time or Kaiser Varis has lost a lot of time.
Yes, and it shows that Gabriella
through 7,500 meters at the moment. It is Paruzzi from Šmigún and Varis in third place, Sabina Vальбуза fourth, and in fact Šmigún ahead now physically on the snow ahead of Nagekina.
There we have Zavьялова. She's
starters after the red group making an impression on the leading racers. So we'll just have to see how that works out. Burukina is the fastest racer, and she has speeded up even more, Elena Burukina. And this is an impressive start by the 26-year-old. Represented Russia in the Olympics in Salt Lake City when she was 16.
Really steep uphill here, and there you can see Paruzzi and Vальбуза. Vальбуза is looking good in back of Paruzzi.
It's really good rhythm, good leg drive there from the thighs, really getting everything out of the skating set, and much more economical than Sabina behind her.
Yeah, just Šmigún, who is back of her now,
and Nagekina. So Zavьялова, who has really zoomed past, but can she keep this going?
She have a lot of routine, Olga, and it's possible. Now we can see that we have about 2 trains, so it's important for the top 6 place with Zavьялова, Kристина Šmigún and Nagekina, but Nagekina is looking a little bit tired in the back of Kристina. And then, yes, Zavьялова is going fast, and we have a lead of 20 seconds to Paruzzi, but there is nothing else to do for Zavьялова now than to hold the speed and make everything she can.
Now Burukina is finding the pace a little hot.
Yes, and you can see that she have to fight more with the technique right now, going from the side to the side, and she's now a little bit confused. I'm sure that she is going away from Zavьялова.
So Zavьялова with that much more experience in 7 seconds. So she's between Zavьялова, Burukina, Paruzzi, Šmigún, Shevchenko. Those are the main contenders that you can see on the screen now. But remember, how good could she be?
Oh, she is now definitely the best sprint racer of the world in the skating technique, and also she made a very, very good relay for Norway, and she said that her goal is to...
Well, at the moment it's Zavьялова, Burukina, Paruzzi, Šmigún, don't forget Shevchenko. Well, this is terrific stuff by Olga Zavьялова.
He's pushing very hard there, and maybe Šmigún have a little bit problem also. Now it's looking good for Šmigún also.
Yes, but she hasn't unlapped herself, and she's still got that 30-second deficit on Zavьялова. 17,000 meters completed, but still 13,000 to go. The question is, what are Smigun's tactics?
Burukina in the back of her, I think.
Burukina. Still about 7 seconds, so she seems to have stabilized. It's 7 or 8 seconds, which would put her still 18 or 19 seconds ahead of Parucci and a little bit more ahead of Šmigun. So Burukina maybe going through a bad patch between 7.5 and 12, but she's now seemingly stabilized her situation. And there she's gone past Evi Захенбахер of Germany, who started a full minute ahead of her. And Захенбахer up top 15, certainly top 20, but possibly even a top 15 result.
Yes, that's possible that she can make that, and that's good for the Kazakhstan team. And like we talked about before, for the next championships, the Kazakhstan girl team is very interesting.
Tells you how much Gabi's now trying to put into this race.
Yes, she's going with everything she has, and it should be good now for her that Vальбуза or Varis could try to help her a little bit. It's quite difficult to stay in front all the time. I think Vальбуза is looking very good, and it's looking like Varis also have...
She's never won an individual world medal, so that's her quest today. Now, Russia's Zavьялова and Kристина Šmigун. Šmigун must be getting sick of the sight of Zavьялова.
Yes, 22.5 kilometers, 7.5 kilometers to go, and now I think Šmigун is waiting and will put on an attack. She has to do that if she wants to win this race.
Yes, because this is the last loop, and the last loop in terms of climbs. She's got to attack on this first climb, hasn't she, out of this stadium?
Yes, after about 2 kilometers of the last lap, you have a
wearing 31. She's being pursued, I suppose, by Evi Захенбахер, which does give her some sort of help there. But Elena Burukina, with 7,500 meters to go, is pretty well back in the lead again. We'll get the official confirmation in a moment, but that's what it was looking like as they came down into the stadium. It will be 1.6 seconds. Well, that's nothing.
No. It's interesting to see now that there is also 3 in this group with Evi Захенбахер and Hilde Pedersen, and now actually we have 3 trains around the track with Šmigun and Zavьялова, and we have Burukina, Захенбахер, Pedersen, and we also have
Parucci and Vальбуза together.
Yes, and also with Varis in that group.
So a lot of these young women are going to be unlucky. There are only 3 medals up for grabs. There are no World Cup points, but Burukina it is with 22,500 meters. And the other advantage that Burukina's got is that she's started behind all of her opposition, so she can take in all. Bill Šmigun can't get away from Zavьялова. Paruzzi is absolutely travelling at the same speed as Kристина Šmigун. They're both about 30 seconds behind Zavьялова, and the real worry is the speed of Burukina, because what you've now got, we were 6 and now we're 4, Magna.
Yes. So Kристина couldn't make that, tried to get away from Zavьялова, and there's a fight now with Paruzzi at just the equal time.
But still Burukina, who is faster than Zavьялова, which means out of 4, and there's only 3 medals. But it's surely too late.
It should have been great for Paruzzi to go right in the back of Varis now. That should be very good for her. With this Zavьялова.
Zavьялова, yeah, but we've got to remember that Burukina is also very much on the premises, but the pace is on now, and this is going to be the question for Burukina, whether she can maintain her position with Zavьялова, because here is Zavьялова, who's been surpassed by Kристина Šmigун, who's now trying to break away, and Šmigун has got end of race pace, but has she got more than 30 seconds of end of race pace? That's the big question now.
No, they're fighting very hard here, and Kристina is trying everything she has to go away from Zavьялова. It's not looking easy.
certainly isn't, but of course she's asking a lot of questions. And I'll tell you what, Zavьялова is beginning to puff a little bit as Šmigун asks her the big question now, and this is a long sustained challenge here up to the 27,300 metre point. Kристина Šmigун inside 30 seconds. There's not more than 3 seconds between them. This is Burukina. Is it Burukina?
31.
Yes, it's Burukina. Nice, compact, aerodynamic position.
She's still looking very smooth. And where is Evi? She ended right in the back of her.
Haven't seen her, but Burukina.
Yes, there we have Evi, and that's very interesting. She's going on now, and Evi can make a fantastic last 2 kilometers. And if Burukina can go with Захенбахер, that should be the biggest thing for her to get the gold medal.
But she's got to be aware of that. Захенбахер, of course, putting on that extra pace. Burukina, though, 25 years of age from Moscow, and in line for her first major senior championship. She was always a good junior in the mid-90s. She was 4th in the Junior World Championships over 15 kilometers in freestyle. And again in 97, she was in the top 10 in the Junior Worlds. So it's taken, you know, those 4, 5, 6 years for her to mature. Now she's coming up to challenge for second place. And Burukina behind Zavьялова, and she's down by 10 seconds. So we had her down by 7, so she's 18 coming home. Or in fact, Parucci, we're back with Parucci, and Parucci coming towards the finish now, and she's being pursued by Vальбуза.
Fighting for the bronze medal, Gabi.
And Parucci has got to put everything in. She needs every fraction. She needs every hundredth here. Parucci getting a great roar home. Double poling, really getting the speed on. Coming towards the line. And 1:15:02. Will that be? That's a very quick time for Overs. Faster than Šmigун, faster than Parucci. And Burukina is at the moment separating the two. So Zavьялова wearing 24, being preceded by Kристина Šmigун. Šmigун isn't going to get the gold medal, I don't think. Not today. In fact, I know she's not going to get the gold medal, because Zavьялова, even though she's losing the odd metre, is still ahead of Kристина Šmigун, who started 30 seconds ahead of her. And Zavьялова's time is the one we're watching. And is that good enough for gold? It may well be. 1:14:29. That is an extraordinary performance by Olga Zavьялова, who has virtually, Magna, led from start to finish. Burukina's had the lead, but it's been between the two Russian women all the way.
Yes, they were strongest from the beginning, and also it's looking like it will be that to the finish line.
Now, the question for Italian fans now, because we've got at the finish, we've got Zavьялова in gold, we've got Šmigун in silver, we've got Parucci in bronze, we've got Vальбуза in 4th place. It's Burukina who can change that. But remember, she was feeling the effects. Is it likely that she's going to lose 30 seconds or 25 seconds in the last 2,000 metres?
It's possible, because she was looking very tired at the top. There we have Gavryluk coming to the finish line.
Gavryluk, another steady race, but you can see she's more than a couple of minutes behind Zavьялова here to grab a medal. And I can tell you the news is that Burukina is still in the silver medal position. She's about 14 seconds behind Zavьялова. She's losing time all the time to Šmigун and Parucci, but she's over the final roller now and looking at the last 110 metres of the race, and she's out of gas, you know. She hasn't got much left here, Magna.
No, it's just empty right now, but I think she will manage the silver medal.
The gold has gone. She's now going for the silver, and she's in the last 70 metres of the race. And Kристина Šmigун looking, is she going to get a third silver at these championships? Or is it going to be a bronze? And it's going to be a bronze for Šmigун, because Burukina has gone into silver medal position. And I think, folks at home, you know what we're going to say next. That sadly for Italy and Gabriella Paruzzi, it means that she's off the podium. Only by 4 seconds. but that's how tough it is at the top.
Yes, but okay, in the Olympics she won, and now she's fourth. She's a fantastic skier, Parucci, and great for Italy with